Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Daily News Network. I'm Alex Kellison with Heritage Capital Group, and joining me today is Jeff McCutcheon with Apellix. Jeff, good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. I appreciate being here.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about, what is Apellix? How did it get started? Why did it get started?
Apellix was started by Bob Dahlstrom and myself almost 10 years ago. We're neighbors. Bob had come up with a really cool idea of using drones for spray painting. Once we formed the company, we started filing patents, getting 6 patents on the technology, and then actually developing the solution. And right now we create and market autonomous drones for industrial and military tasks.
Okay. So what would be some examples of some of those tasks? You mentioned spray painting. What would be some others?
Spray painting, non-destructive testing,
Okay.
which is a critical maintenance task in the oil and gas industry. But also for the U.S. Army, we have a contract to develop a solution where we would decontaminate heavy equipment in a war zone, should they be hit with chemical or biological agents.
Wow. That's certainly different for Jacksonville, at least in terms of what's being produced. So these are made here, right in Jacksonville, correct?
Here in Jacksonville, designed and built.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, we have people coming in from around the world to pick them up.
Wow.
So it's really become a fun business. After 10 years in development, we really started marketing a new product in August of last year, where it is a heavy-duty drone that's manually operated as opposed to autonomous, but it pressure washes to clean buildings and other elevated structures, water towers. We have some of our customers right now are cleaning some NFL stadiums.
Wow.
I believe we will be even cleaning some airports shortly.
Neat. What have been some of the most significant challenges in starting the business and growing it?
Like every startup company, capital is always
Right.
tight. We built the company on a shoestring. We bootstrapped nearly all of our operations for 10 years. We do have a handful of investors that have been very patient and helpful for us. That's been one challenge. Another challenge has been talent. Fortunately, drones are cool. People want to work with drones.
Yeah.
So we've had kids come in from apply for jobs from MIT, from Stanford. We typically have had people come through with master's degrees in robotics or computer science, but we've also had people come through with other types of relevant degrees. The main thing is a job like this requires a lot of intellectual curiosity, and we've been fortunate that we're getting the people that have that.
Have you had to sell them on relocating to Jacksonville and living in Jacksonville, or has it been relatively easy to make that?
It's been relatively easy. We've had a few challenges. If someone's from the Bay Area, they don't know much about Jacksonville.
Right.
They have to come out and see it. But certainly the cost of living and the general environment is something that makes it easier to recruit.
You've been growing a lot over the last year or so. What specific challenges has that created, either where it becomes people or space, and what are some ways that you're trying to address those challenges?
Trying to get people in, select the right people that have I think that can really enjoy this culture. That's a challenge. We're growing from basically 9 people to 25 in the next several months. That's been one challenge. Another one is just the physical location. Because of growth, we have to move. So now we're trying to find real estate somewhere in the downtown area. The people that we recruit are young people who want to live downtown. They like the idea of downtown.
Right.
And really don't want to be in the suburbs.
Okay. What is next for Apellix, do you imagine, in the next year, 3 years, 5 years? Where do you see it going? Where do you want to take it?
Right now, what we see is starting on this manually flown cleaning platform. We will start to integrate some of our really sophisticated autonomous features, so that we can go from a manual workhorse to an automated workhorse. And this will not just involve cleaning, but also things like blasting and painting.
Where can people find out more about Apellix if they're interested in learning about the business?
At Apellix.com.
Apellix.com.
Yes.
Well, that's a great segue, I think, to wrap things up. So, Jeff, I really appreciate you taking time to come and talk with us this morning. Really, really cool, interesting business. It's something that's very different, I think, for Jacksonville and Northeast Florida. So, thanks for starting and bringing something unique and different to our area of the world.
It's been my pleasure.
As Jeff mentioned, if you'd like to learn more about Apellix and what the company does, visit Apellix.com or visit dailynewsnetwork.com.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.